everyone, and welcome to Sharp Dressed Gaming, and today we are back with some more Pokemon VGC 2018. We're back once again with the Komo team. Again, settle in, kids. This is going to be around for a little bit. It won't be super long. I just realized that December's already almost over, so probably maybe a 2-week team we're thinking this time. But I don't think you guys will be too upset with that, because Komo is pretty freaking cool, and I love this team so much. I'm really hoping I can bring this one to a tournament at some point. But yeah. If you guys want to try the team out for yourself, link is in the description below for the Pastebin, which you can use on Showdown, and the QR code, which you can use within your own game. The team, of course, does consist of Eviolite Clefairy, Choice Specs Tapu Fini, Expert Belt Heatran, Commonium Z, Komo, Kangaskhan, and Choice Scarf Landorus. I would change a few things on the team, like maybe Shuckleberry and Heatran instead to go a little more my playstyle. I'm just trying different Pokemon because that's the whole point of the series, is to try new things so we can get our feelers out, our little feelies, and see what's going on with different Pokemon that we're not used to using. Also, the choice specs on the Tapu Fini, I'm not a fan of. It is really good, but I prefer like Taunt and that kind of stuff. Plus, this team doesn't have Taunt right now, so maybe Taunt Fini would be better. But up to you kids if you want to change anything about it. Also with the Pastebin, there are the 2 extra Pokemon. There's the Magnezone and whoever else I suggested. So if you are using it on Showdown, be sure to remove those 2 or remove 2 other Pokemon before you do the whole paste thing. I didn't mention that earlier. Hopefully it doesn't mess too many people up if you have been trying to use it. But we're going to hop right into this here. So also, today, well, the day of the recording of this, it's yesterday when you see in this, if you're watching it on the day it came out, our new league, the Endeavor Pokemon League, which is a VGC league, just went live. Week 1 just went live. We went up against That's a +1, so go check that out. I'm really excited for that league. It's a lot like this series because it's using Pokemon you typically don't see. But just against some prominent VGC YouTubers. But okay, so speaking of Naganadel, I was told how to pronounce it correctly. I'm going to say this right now. I'm probably not going to pronounce it correctly anyway. I like saying Naganadel. It's like Naganadel or Naganadel or something stupid. I don't know. Naganadel is what I've been saying this whole time. It's probably what I'll continue to say. I don't say a lot of things right anyway, so I'm not super concerned about it. But I am thankful for the comment explaining how to say it. I'm still probably going to say Naganadel though. It's just I'm just getting that out of the way. But Mega Kangaskhan, Amoonguss, Tapu Koko, Naganadel, Heatran, and Komo. So another Komo team, and we share 3 of the same Pokemon with Heatran, Kangaskhan, and Komo. And his redirect is Amoonguss. I didn't go Amoonguss because of grass types. There's not a lot of grass types, but Rage Powder won't stop grass types. So I do bring my Heatran. I do bring my Kang. Oh, gee whiz. We need to get up in this. I think we just go this. I took too long explaining things. I wanted to get that stuff out of the way before battles, but I didn't do it. And I completely forgot about the Naganadel thing. Naganadel. It's something like it's Naga or Nog, because it's snake needle. German word for needle is Nadel or Nadel or something dumb, and then Naga is snake, which derives from India, I believe. Because oh, shiny! I want to get shiny so bad. It looks like a wasp. I love it. All right, so we both lead Kang, but I lead with my Intimidate Pokemon in Landorus. I'm just gonna fake out the Naganadel because I want to stop that thing from getting off too much ouchies. And I'm gonna superpower the Kang. Right? Yeah, because I don't wanna Earthquake here because I hurt myself. We do Mega Evolve first. That doesn't guarantee that we are the faster of the 2 Kangs, but I am Jolly. So at the least, it's at speed time. And he does Mega Evolve as well. The other option was he didn't Mega Evolve to keep Inner Focus, so he doesn't get flinched. But if he's not faking out here, we just KO him. So my Kang does go first, so we stop the Naganadel from doing any damage this turn, which is perfect. It does tons of damage to it as well. And Kangaskhan's also going to fake out. Does he fake out my Kang? Yes, he does. Perfect. That's why I try not to fake out Kangaskhan's unless I'm guaranteed to fake him out. Because if you lose the speed tie and you're faking... Oh, we don't KO, though. If you lose the speed tie, it just sucks. It just absolutely sucks, because then you just wasted your turn, essentially. So would Sucker Punch KO Naga, do you think? But it could also Tailwind is my thing. I'm actually just going to Sucker Punch the Kangaskhan, and I'm going to switch my Landorus out for Heatran. I don't think Naganadel targets my Landorus, but if it does, Heatran resists both of its moves, and if it doesn't, then we still resist both of its moves, and we're looking pretty clean. We can Earth Power the Naganadel. Currently, Naganadel is our biggest problem for Komodo. It is our biggest problem for Komodo. Okay, we do get the Sucker Punch off, and that's going to KO the Kang. And then, does Naganadel Tailwind here is the question. No, it just goes straight for Draco Meteor. It's going to be on my Kangaskhan. I think this KOs me. It does not, so the Naganadel just loses 2 special attack stats, which I am perfectly okay with. And who comes in here? It's going to be Komodo? Interesting. Very interesting. He might be attacking Heatran here, but I think he just Clangorous. I think he just Clangorous Soul Blazes here. I'm just going to Sucker Punch him. Sucker Punch him and Flash Cannon. We're just going to get as much damage off on this Komodo as we can. I don't know if this is going to be a completely special Komodo, or if it's going to be a mixed one like we have. But we should still outspeed it with our Landorus, even after it's +1, so I'm not super concerned about it, to be honest with you. To be 100% honest, I'm not super concerned with it. Okay, we get the Sucker Punch off. We see Sludge Bomb from Naganadel, which is going to KO Kangaskhan. That's why I didn't want to just double edge that turn, because Naganadel outspeeds us. We're going to see the Beast Boost, so it's back to... Oh, it's speed, so he's just stuck like that. And he's going to actually Focus Blast with the Komodo. Can we take one? I think we can. Ooh, we barely take one. We get the Flash Cannon off here. Does tons of damage to that Komodo. And we do get the special defense drop. I think I just bring in my Landorus here. Yeah, I just bring in my Landorus and go for Earthquake, double KO here. I'm going to protect my Heatran. Just because I do want the option to be able to switch out my Landorus this next turn. If I need to, so I'm not Earthquaking my own Komodo. Yeah, that survival on Heatran was clutch because we got tons of damage off on Komodo, putting it in range for this Earthquake. And Naganadel just faints to it as well. Plus, we're Choice Scarfed, so we outspeed both of these Pokemon here. He could protect with either... He could attack with, or protect with both, or one or the other, or not at all. I prefer the not at all option, but if he's smart, he'll protect at least one of them. It doesn't look like any of them are protecting, because Heatran was the slowest Pokemon on the field. We do see Draco Meteor, but this is a -2 Draco, so unless it crits, we're good. We're gooch. Yeah, we're good on that one. And the Komodo does not outspeed us, so now we just Earthquake double KO here. Hang loose, bruh! Landorus is my boy. Landorus is one of the top used Pokemon for a reason, kids. And this is why, because he just kills things. So we don't allow the Komodo to get off its Clangor Soul Blaze, which is perfect. Also, I did make the censorship thing, so you'll be able to see them today. I made it literally right before we started recording. I almost forgot again. Oh, and Tapu Koko is the final Pokemon for my opponent, so I am not upset at this point. I am not upset at this point. I was going to say, I could switch Heatran out, but it's really not worth, or is it? I mean, he'd have to be Choice Scarf Tapu Koko to outspeed me here. Yeah, I might as well Earthquake. I was thinking about switching out Heatran. Well, here's the thing. If he has Choice Scarf, I just Earth Power here, because he'll KO my Landorus if he has choiced. He's not choiced, so that's good. I was thinking about switching out Heatran into Komodo, so that Heatran could come back in if Landorus went down for any reason. But if I did that, I would have a pretty damaged Komodo and a Heatran out, and with 2 HP, which could just get Dazzling Gleam, so it wasn't worth it in the end. So I went for Earthquake, which would KO. And if for some reason he was Choice Scarfed and was like Hidden Power Ice Choice Scarfed, then Heatran would have been able to KO there with Earth Power. So, another win for the young Komodo team. We haven't lost one since the first video with this team, and I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty freaking good, guys. So let's see if we can get 2 more wins today. We're due for a loss at any point. We're in the 1600s after that one, kids. We are getting out there. So we have that kid from Ohio, a 1675 rating, with a Weavile, a Alolan Ninetales, a Alolan Raichu, Tapu Koko, Charizard, and Aegislash. This is our first time seeing a Alolan Raichu within 2018. I haven't seen an Alolan Ninetales personally. I've seen other people use it. A Weavile as well is new, for us at least. We could go Kang here. Weavile obviously has a faster fake on, and so does the Raichu. I'm thinking my opponent will want to bring Weavile, just because of my Landorus. I think he'll avoid the Electric Surge Surf Whooshi. What am I saying? I don't know that Komodo is great here, just because there is a lot of Ice types, Fairy types, Psychic types. It's not a lot that Komodo enjoys. I do want to bring Kang Lando. They're just great in general. Heatran will be good for the Aegislash. We do have Landers though, but I don't want to necessarily rely on that. Well, actually, Heatran's pretty good in general. Yeah, there's Ice types, there's Electric types. We're bringing Heatran for sure. For the final Pokemon, I think we bring Feeny. I just got a notification. I just got a notification on my phone. I'm trying to watch the Memphis live stream. Oh, Young T. Young T's out here. Young T is out here streaming. Oh, I was gonna get that Komodo armor because I'm running Komodo. I keep slacking. Every time I have a chance to sit down and like play the game, I've just been grinding through the battle tree so I can hopefully get all the Mega Stones at some point. But we do see double Ice type lead from my opponent. We see the Ninetales Snow Warning. So I get the Intimidate off on the Weavile. Pretty useless, but oof. What do I want to do here is the question of the century. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Mega Evolve my Kangaskhan. We're going to fake out the Ninetales. This way, if Weavile fakes out Landorus, we'll still stop the Ninetales from doing what it wants to do, or what it's trying to do, which is possibly Blizzard. And then I'm going to superpower the Weavile. Because then if Weavile fakes out Kangaskhan, we take care of Weavile. Unless it's Focus Sash. Unless it's Focus Sashed. The thing that would be bad, I guess, would be Focus Sash Weavile fakes out Kangaskhan. He did fake out Kangaskhan. That means Ninetales can get a Blizzard off if he really wants. Oh, it's choiced! It's choiced! That's dumb! Alright, well that was the worst case scenario. I know my voice got really cracky there. I'm sorry, kids. That's so stupid, man. Choice Scarf Ninetales. Alright, well I just bring in Heatran. And I fire attack here. Okay, what could come in? Because neither one of these Pokemon want to stay in. I guess, actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to double edge the Weavile, and I'm just going to Flash Cannon the Ninetales. We know the Ninetales is Choice Scarfed, so it stays in, apparently. Both Pokemon do, against a Heatran. That's very strange. Does not KO the Kangaskhan. That's a critical hit, even. And low kick from Weavile will hit the Heatran, but we are going to live. So this turn should get a double KO for us. Unfortunately, we will be losing our Kangaskhan. So we're going to be down 2, as well as my opponent. Because Kang will feint to recoil, even if it didn't, there was hail. Okay, so Flash Cannon will come out from the Heatran and KO the Ninetales. We're in a really bad position here now. Heatran has such low health. My opponent cannot have brought in the 2 electric types, or poor Feeny is in a pickle. Oh, there's Coco. Don't be Raichu. If it's not Raichu, we're good. Because we get rid of Coco's terrain. It's Aegislash. Okay. We can deal with that. Shing. Get the Electric Surge. Electric Seed? Wow. Okay. I get the Misty Surge up, though, so Coco loses a lot of its power here. And I have to go for Moonblast just because if Aegislash has Wide Guard, I don't want to be stuck doing that. I'm going to protect my Heatran because Heatran needs to go up against the Aegislash. Tapu Koko does go for Thunderbolt into the Heatran. That was another thing. I was kind of thinking Koko would go after Heatran just because that's its biggest threat to the Aegislash. Oh my god, you're kidding me. Oh wait, we got Hail. Oh my god, you're kidding me. It's a left and right. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Fast up in here. Coco is going to get buffeted by the hail, which will KO it. Whew. Feeny, you're letting me down with this Choice Specs dealio. Okay. So the Aegislash is scary right now. We are unfortunately choiced into Moonblast. Heat Wave is 95. Earth Power is 90. Heat Wave is single target, though. We can miss, but Heat Wave's going to be doing the most damage. Shadow Sneak. It's Shadow Sneak Aegis. But we are Choice Specs hitting a Blade Form Aegislash. We do not take that. It's rather unfortunate. But can Choice Specs Moonblast do the dirty against this Blade Form Aegislash? It cannot. But here's the deal. Here is the deal. Aegislash has to protect here. Has to King Shield here. Because it's not faster than my Feeny. So that will give... this is the last turn of Hail, though. I was going to say that could give me a little more chip damage, and Moonblast might be able to KO it in shield form. It still might be able to at this point. He's going to Shadow Sneak. We should be able to live that. Even at +2. Right, Feeny? Yeah! Feeny! Choice Specs Feeny! If we had brought Komoa there, we couldn't have done that. Because Komoa was not pulling that game out, so... Even though the point of the team is to use Komoa, you don't always use that. Because it'll cost you the game. It'll cost you the game if you go all out in your gimmick for the team. So, whew. That was a close one, but we pulled it out, kids. We pulled out. That physical Aegislash, you don't see it very often, but when you do, and you're not ready for it, whew. Losing Landorus that quickly, too, was really bad, because... Obviously, the last 2 Pokemon my opponent had were made to take... did not want to take on Landorus. That's what I was trying to say there. So one more battle for you guys. Whew, that game was really scary, but we played it. We didn't play it good turn 1, but the rest of the game we pulled it out. So, you know, we pulled it out. We said, "Hey, look at this," and we slapped him in the face with it. What did we pull out? I ain't telling you. I don't want to get demonetized. Alright, so we have Virizion, Heatran, Landorus, Silvally, Tapu Lele, and Kangaskhan. I'm assuming it's normal Silvally, and then it has, like, probably Tailwind and that kind of stuff. I want to use Silvally so badly. It's probably going to be the next team, is Silvally. If not something else. Virizion, which we'll see around periodically. I'm surprised we haven't seen more Terrakion. Terrakion is usually pretty popular. I haven't been playing very much, so that's probably the reason why, but... Anyway, what's Komodo do here? If we get the Clanger Soul Blaze up, we could be pretty good because we have Poison Jab, we have Close Combat, we have Dragon stuff. I could almost go Clefairy Komodo here. Almost. The Landorus is the one thing holding me back from doing that. But I do think we bring Clefairy this game. Kangaskhan isn't awful. And Heatran? I'm gonna go Clefairy Komodo. Heatran Kang. It's one of our first games not bringing Landorus. There might have been another game we didn't bring Landorus. But this is the one I can think of, because obviously we're doing it right now. And that might be problematic, because we rely on Landorus a lot. I realize that. I'm ashamed of it. But it's what we do. I just had to plug in my 3DS. Sorry if that was strange and I wasn't explaining it. Ooh, she kind of bae. You give me your number after this, girl? Alright. Komodo Clefairy. As long as my opponent didn't lead Landorus. So Volley Tapu Lele. I can work with that. Oh, okay. That is Fairy Tapu... Silvally? Right? Or is it Psychic? Is it relying on the Psychic terrain? Is it? If it's Fairy, we're in a pickle. It's Ghost. Ghost, is that pink? That's weird. Alright, well, we can get the Soul Blaze off then. You're going to follow me with Clefairy. And we're going to get the Clangorous Soul Blaze. If it was another Fairy type, we couldn't get it off and we wouldn't get the boosts, which is on Fort. So I'm going to get the Follow Me off. We guarantee live these hits. Oh, okay, we see the Taunt into the Clefairy, which isn't great. At least Clefairy pretty useless after this. And we see Tailwind from the Silvally, which isn't good because that doubles Lele's speed. But we're going to get the Soul Blaze off. And as long as it's not Timid Lele, I can actually work with this. I can actually... Oh. I make the freaking censorship thing and I don't even put it on. There we go. Perfect. Alright. It's not much, but it's there. So you can still kind of see him flipping around here. So I am made to outspeed Modest, Choice Scarf, Lele. But that Lele outsped that Silvally. So either that Silvally's not very... Oh, that still did a decent amount to the Silvally. Alright, I can get rid of that now. Okay. I need a foof, you know? I need a foof, you know? I'm going to Icy Wind with the Clefairy and protect Komodo this turn. I think we might have put our chips in a little too early on this one. I was not expecting the taunt from the Tapu Lele. Psychic should go into Komodo. And Silvally wants to Ice Beam Komodo as well. Perfect. We get a turn off with Clefairy. So here's the Icy Wind. So we get the speed drops. I didn't bring Feeny, so I can't get rid of the terrain here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to Moonblast the Silvally here, and I'm going to Poison Jab this Lele. Let's see if we outspeed Lele now. It's 100% a gamble right now. We outspeed. Oop! I dropped my earplug. I dropped my earbud. This should KO. Perfect. Yes. And Icy Wind should not, Ice Beam, sorry, should not KO us here because it's not an Ice type Silvally. So it's not Stab, plus we have the Friend Guard. We get the Moonblast. Whew. I don't know how we're playing, like, top tier right now, kids, but we're doing it. Freaking doing it. Is this second or first game? I think it's the third. It's not the first. It's the second or third. Kangaskhan will come in. It cannot fake us out, so it is one of the slower Pokemon on the field currently. I could just Moonblast the Silvally again and Close Combat on the Kang, because we'll take a Ice Beam. But the Kangaskhan cannot go for any priorities here, so either it protects, which is very possible, or it tries to attack and just gets KO'd. Oh! Tailwind. We're gonna live, though. I forgot about Tailwind, sorry. Sorry, that's my fault. But this Close Combat will KO the Kangaskhan, right? Whew. It was moving a little slow for my liking. But unfortunately, because of the special defense drop, we are going to feint to Ice Beam. I don't know that we would have lived anyway, but Kamo has taken out 2 Pokemon. I think it's fine to feint here. It's fine to feint here. And then Clefairy gets off a Moonblast once again. And the taunt's going to wear off. And Tailwind also peters out. So if I would have protected there, we would have been better off. But what can you do? I'm going to bring in Heatran at this point. We'll see what my opponent's last Pokemon is. It is Virizion. So as long as I just have to follow me with Clefairy for the rest of the game here and let Heatran carry out what he needs to. Just let Heatran do what he needs to do. So Virizion doesn't get any spread moves. As long as the Silvally doesn't have like Earthquake, we'll be good. Get the follow me. We do get the follow me. Virizion goes for Leaf Blade. It's obviously not going to be going for close combats because it knows I can follow me now. We're actually faster than Silvally, so Heat Wave should KO both Pokemon here because we're Expert Belt. Oh, okay, Heatran. My dude. You need to be doing more damage than that, my guy. Unless it's like Assault Vest Virizion, maybe? Because we are modest 252 with Expert Belt, so you would think that would KO. What I'll have to do here is double target. That should be game. The match will be forfeited. I'm trying to remember, did we do 3 battles yet or not? Yes, I want to say. Yeah, we did. Because the first battle we did have Kamo, but we didn't bring it. And then the second battle we didn't bring Kamo at all, and then this one we used him right away. I guess I will check. I will check the recording here. I am going to do an outro. I'll leave a little bit of a pause. So in case this isn't 3 battle recording, we'll stick one in. So here's our pause. And if that was the 3rd battle, thank you guys so much for joining us again. Be sure to like and subscribe. Yeah, this was 3 because Naga Nadell was in the first one. So anyway, if you guys did enjoy this team, be sure to check it out. Link for the QR code and the Pastebin are in the description below. If you want to like and subscribe if you are enjoying this video, and if you have not already, like and subscribing will be amazing. Be sure to go check out the Endeavor Pokemon League on our channel. There should be a playlist for it on the main page, so you can see some more VGC action with some high-rated VGC YouTubers. And we'll see you guys next time. I also wanted to say, leave some suggestions for Pokemon you want to see in the future, both either in this series or in the EPL series. And check out our Discord. I talk about team building for EPL there. I talk about many things with you guys. So Discord link is in the description below as well. Let's get done with this very awkward outro. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll see you next time. Stay sharp, everyone.